dearest friends. My name is Mark, and you're watching Welcome to Mark's Bible Study. So happy to be with you. Videos we are adding on Mondays, Tuesdays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. And my dear friends, we are going to talk about effective prayer today. And then I'm gonna see you on DJ Mark 2000. And tomorrow I'm gonna see you too on DJ Mark 2000 on 7:30 at night. So we are going to talk about effective prayer today. We are going to talk about effective prayer today, and we are going to, and this is actually really about cooperating with other people, but is also cooperating with God. It's also cooperating with God. Effective prayer. If God cooperates with us, we need to cooperate with God. Capiche? Good. So we need to talk about this kind of the thing. Thing that lots of people have problems with this. That lots of people have problems with this about asking things nicely. Asking things nicely. We're gonna talk about asking things nicely and a good tone. If someone is gonna play games with me like this, he's playing. He or she is playing games with God. I'm not gonna be judged. You will be judged. Teachers will be judged. I'm not gonna be judged. So we need to read this. Keep on asking, and you will receive what you ask for. Keep on seeking, and you will find. Keep on knocking, and the door will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives. Everyone who seeks finds, and to everyone who knocks, the door will be opened. You parents, if your children ask for a loaf of bread, do you give them a stone instead? Or if they ask for a fish, do you give them a snake? Of course not. So if you sinful people know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more will your heavenly Father give good gifts to those who ask him? This is a really important Bible study. This is really important, and I will be telling the truth about this, if you like it or not. So please cooperate with me, and please listen to me closely, so that will be clear to you. So, the thing is about giving a loaf of bread is something good. Giving a stone is something dangerous, which is a bad thing. Giving a snake is also a bad thing, because a snake is a symbol of Satan, right? The stone is a symbol of tricking somebody in a negative way. That's what God is trying to say. If you give somebody a loaf of bread or something to drink, then that is the good thing. The good thing is what you give. The good thing is what you give. So you need to cooperate with people. You need to cooperate with God, and also you need to cooperate with your children, and your children will cooperate with you as you are parents. Because otherwise, if you're gonna give a snake to your children, they will not cooperate with you. If you give a stone to your children, they will actually not cooperate with you. They will just ignore you and say, "Oh, what a lunatic I'm living in this house." If a teacher gives you a snake, like yells at you, gives you an F, gives you detention, then that's negative. That's evil. That's evil. That is giving a snake to somebody. That is giving somebody a snake, giving something dangerous, giving something that you will regret it. Giving somebody a stone because a stone is really hard is tricking somebody to get you hurt or to get you in trouble. That's what actually bullies are doing to you. So, what it says in the Bible, the effective prayer, if you pray to God about something, He will give it to you. If you ask about something, if you ask something about someone about something, you need to just ask. You need to just ask about something, not a demand, not a demand. Give that to me. Give that to me is a demand. So, the thing is that you need to cooperate with other people instead of giving demands like you are some kind of a dictator or some kind of a greedy person that needs to have this right now. You need to ask for it. Can you please? Please is a magic word to use. Please is a word in a dictionary. Please is a faithful word that can change the situation. Can you please get me a gift? Can you please get me some food? Can you please is also a magic word that please, thank you, and please, thank you, and I'm sorry. Those are 3 magic words that are used in the dictionary. But some people do not receive those, do not receive the kind words. They need to receive the harsh words. You know why? Because they are so greedy. They're so selfish. Because they're so into themselves that they need a harsh word. And listen clearly. God didn't use harsh words. Jesus didn't use harsh words to any of people, to any of disciples. But why are you using harsh words? Because you want to get what you want to get. And this is not how it works. How it works is you saying, please, thank you, I'm sorry. You say I'm sorry when you did something what you shouldn't do. You say I'm sorry when the bad word slips over. You say excuse my language. But the thing is, the word excuse me and I'm sorry, they are not two different things. They are things. They need to be said when you do something what you didn't meant to do. But other people want harsh tones. Why is that? Because people are living in this fallen world and they don't know what they want. They don't know what they want. They need harsh treatment. They need to speak harshly what they want. This is not going to work for you. This is not going to work for you. If you ask, you get it what you ask for. And you need to be happy with it. You need to live with it. You need to be happy with it. Just like children need to be happy what they have. Need to have food, clothes, toys, education, parents, friends, and God. That's what they need. This is what people need in their life. Is food, clothes, people, God. Especially electronics, because something very important. Lots of people need things all the time. People need things all the time. People want things all the time. The paraphrase without any please and without asking for something, you are not gonna receive it. Without any please, with a demand, you're not gonna receive it because you are harsh to this person, and this person is not gonna listen to you when you are trying to be some kind of a dictator to him or to her. Because dictatorship doesn't because we are free in this country, and we deserve dictatorship. We don't need dictators. We need the word please. We need God. We need friends. We are not living in some kind of a country that is so strict, that involves lots of rules. Some people really don't like rules. Some people are very good with rules, but I'm not into this group of those people that they like rules. I'm not into this group with people. I'm not into a group with people who likes rules. That's why we are demanding to other people, what do we want? What we want is less important than what we need. What we need is more important. There are more things important what we need than what we want. Do you hear the difference between I want and I need? I want is a demand. Can you please? That is asking. That is asking nicely without any harsh tone. Parents do that to their children. I want that. I want you to get into the table. I want you to do your homework. He sounds like a dictator, right? He sounds like a dictator. Teachers do the same things. Teachers are doing the same thing. I want you to do this. I want you to do that. I want you to come back right after you finish your business in the bathroom. That's being a dictator. And they treated me like this, that I didn't deserve this. I didn't deserve this. I was trying to have a good life at school, but no, dictatorship. Dictatorship is also a very negative thing. Nobody is going to listen to your demands. Someone's demanding, ignore it. Someone's demanding you to do something. He gives you a snake, or he gives you the stone to choke on it. This is what the demands are feeling like. They're breaking your heart, and they are trying to tell you what to do. School is not a prison. School is not a military. School is school. School is a place when you make friends, when you study something new. Not listen to some kind of a dictatorship, like in prison or like in the military. Military and prisons are the different other things. I don't want to go to military. I don't want to go to prison. So why I should be treated like this? Why I should be treated like this? because they want to, that's not my business. Because I deserve respect, for heaven's sake. I deserve respect. Everybody deserves respect. Everybody deserves friends. Everybody deserves the things what they ask for. Everybody deserves that. But you're doing this the other way, the harsh way, and this is how you not. This is not the way how you cooperate with other people. How you cooperate with God. Because if you yelling at if you adding anger to ask to a person, you are destroying God's creation. With your tone of voice, with the way you speak, and with the way how you treat other people. Because God is judging your heart. God is observing everything you're doing, and He listens to everything how you say, how you speak to other people. This is not like this. Oh, I'm gonna be sneaky. I'm gonna be demanding to other people. You need to stop demanding. You need to stop calling demands. Oh, I want this, and you're not gonna do anything about it. Or I want you to do this. Where's the word please? Can you please do that for me? Can you please wash my clothes? This is a different talking. But I want you to do this because I'm in charge of you. I want you to. Lots of people do not understand the difference about demands, about asking somebody for help, because you can ask somebody for help anytime you want. But if you say, I want you to help you, that's also a demand. That's also a demand. That's not cooperating with people. That's being a bully and being a dictator. This is how you treat other people, and this is how you treat God. If you're treating other people, this is how you treat God. You are being a dictator to other people, and you're being a dictator to God. God is in charge of you, not other people. Parents are in charge of you. They are giving you demand. They shouldn't give you demands like you're some kind of a prisoner, or you're some kind of a basic training in the military. Military is a different thing. It's called discipline. It's called discipline. You should not discipline your child. You should not discipline. You should not discipline your child just because he's a child. That's nonsense. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Just because you are autistic, you should have some privileges. Yes, you need to have some privileges to not do something, or autistic people should not go to prison, or autistic people should not be treated harshly, because autistic people are very special people. Autism is from the devil, but you are from God. You don't want to be treated harshly. Lots of people in Poland treat me like I was a slave. Lots of people in Poland treated me like I was a slave, like I'm doing something, like I'm doing everything for them because they demanding me to do it. Like they're my dictators, like I am their slave. And I said I'm done with you. I said I'm done with you, and I'm going to America because you're not going to treat me that way. I almost said that in Seneca High School to one of the teachers to stop demanding to me, to stop that dictatorship to me, and treat me well as other students. But oh no, you need to choose the hard way. They choose the hard way. They choose the hard way to them. I was trying to cooperate with those people. They didn't let me. They didn't let me to cooperate with people. They didn't let me to cooperate with friends. They didn't let me to cooperate with other people because they had their own dictatorship to do. This is really bad. This is not the way you should treat other people with shooting demands on other people and tell them what to do. This is what they're doing on YouTube all the time. They're demanding. They're demanding on other people. They're not being cooperative with other people. They don't ask what they don't ask nicely what they want. They don't ask nicely what they want. They're demanding. God didn't do that. God didn't do that. Jesus didn't do that. Jesus was a very nice guy. Jesus was God. He was the Son of God, and he was talking nicely to his disciples. He was healing people. He was casting out demons. But to demons, you need to speak harshly to cast out the demons. Yeah. Why you would not treat other people just like treat other people the same way just like Jesus treated his disciples? I don't really understand that. Because this is a free country, and this is what the people do. This is what people do. Oh, I can do whatever I want because it's a free country. I'm not getting into the politics because I don't like politics. I don't like when people talk about politics in front of me because it's just making my blood very hot into 1,000 degrees. This is what they don't understand. That people don't like what other people they doing to other people. Treat others the same way as you treat others the same way as you are being treated by them. It's just somebody is giving a loaf of bread and somebody gives you a snake. That's the same way that somebody gives you a snake or a loaf of bread. Not somebody gives you a clean water to drink, but somebody gives you something poisonous. That's the same way that you treating other people as they are treating you. That's the same way. And that's the same way that people had to live with in World War II, because some person didn't really look at it, because some people don't really mind their own business. And some people really don't mind their own business because they are so stuck with what other people are doing. This is what happened. This is what happened. This is what happened in Europe. That's why this is why lots of people stop putting up with it, because they have to go to the United States to be safe, and they stop putting up with it. This is a really important thing. This is a really important thing in your life. How you treat other people. How you treat your children as parents. How you treat your students as teachers. This is not okay. That somebody is a dictator to you. That somebody is wanting more than you want, because you are as much as important as other people. And you know, just because in some stupid movies, stupid Hollywood movies, they are caging their children because they're children. They're spanking their children because they're children. That is not okay. That's Satanist. Lots of teachers and parents that they don't know that they are doing a Satanist thing. They are hurting their child just because of treating them like this. Punishment is a very harsh treatment. Punishment is dictatorship. I mean, everybody has to receive we need to receive a punishment because we live in this fallen world. This is our punishment for the whole life, for our entire life, until we're not gonna go to heaven. But this is how we facing. And this is how we sometimes facing different kinds of situations. That kids are at school are sent into the principal's office. I don't think that's a good idea to be distracting in principal's office. That that teachers have to mind their own freaking business. That they have time to use strength in a negative way to the students. Those are just kids. Kids are doing stupid things, just like you are a kid. You did some stupid things. This is not okay, my dear friends. This is not okay. Lots of people were arrested, put in jail. Lots of people died. Lots of people were treated very miserably. This is what we live with. This is what we live with. With that kind of evil that is happening in this particular world. Are we getting tempted by somebody that we don't deserve that kind of a temptation? You know, Jesus was tempted by Satan for 40 days and for 40 nights. He was tempted by Satan because he was being in a desert. He was being in a desert without any other people, just by himself and Satan tempting him. You know, this is really bad. What is going on in this world? Really, this is really bad. How people are hurting each other. How people are lying to each other. How people are so negative to each other. How people are so disrespectful to each other. That really makes me makes me sick to my stomach. Really. That makes me really a broken heart. Really. This is what we live with. This is what we are living with. And God will judge those people. God will judge those people and He will throw them to the lake of fire. There are some kind of morons who, excuse my language, seriously, there are some kind of morons who treat other people with very bad, harsh treatment. And I heard in a video that, a girl was going to a ballet, right? A girl was going to a ballet, and this teacher, she was really bad. She was really bad. She was a bad woman. She was those innocent kids that they didn't do anything. They have been treated that way, how they were treated, and this is not the good way. God will judge those people. Really. This is really bad. Amen? Amen. So thank you so much for joining me into this wonderful Bible study. Please subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell. Check out my other channels as well. Don't forget we are adding videos on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. And don't forget to stay happy, keep smiling, and keep your mouth shut if you are gonna treat other people in the bad way. Bye.